All right, we're with Reuben Hoeksema here. He was third in the unlimited super boats after the first round down in Wanaka. Mate, the six-cylinder gets on the podium. How good's that feeling?
Oh, it's pretty good. You know, it's 3.4 litres or it's what's that, like 200 cubic inch compared to some of these 600 cubic inch engines. It's pretty neat.
Oh, yeah, she's not too bad. You've been persisting with a little, well, the Hiroshima Screamer, as Shrek calls it. And, geez, it's really starting to find its legs at the moment.
Yeah, finally, about 5 seasons in, getting it to really hook up and go, and makes good power, and, yeah, it sings beautifully.
Kyle, Patrick, one of our American competitors, mate. You've been out here, you've raced full seasons before. You had a bit of a nightmare down at Wanaka, let's be honest.
It was rough. I had a tough time. I think the pressure got to me. Rotation, I don't hardly ever DNF, and yeah, I just had a rough time down there.
All right, Richard Burt, the X, the 285,000 kilometres on the six-cylinder Ford Barra engine. You had a bit of a rough time at Wanaka. What went down?
Saturday practice was pretty good. When we rolled into Sunday, I threw some other blades at it, launched out of the gate, and went pop, rattle. That was the end of it.
Geez, that is tough, mate. You've been developing this particular package for quite some time. You blew a turbo as well. It's been a bit of a hard road.
Blown 2 turbos, multiple gaskets, couple rods, couple pistons. Yeah, we'll get there.
All right, here we are with Phonsy Mullan for the second round of the UIM World Championship here in 2025. Mate, you won the first round in the unlimited super boats. Geez, it was tight by 0.049 of a second.
Well, I'm glad you remember that. All I know, it was tight, way too tight for me.
Righto, mate, how are we going to keep Sam Newdick at bay? 0.049 is probably not a comfortable enough margin for yourself.
Oh, it's a bit hard when they're running world title spec boats that only can be used in the world title stuff, and we don't have our new boat. But yeah, we're going to come out swinging. I got some parts getting flown in from Big Chief from overseas. Yeah, I got some super duper lightweight pipes on. We've jazzed it up a little bit, so we won't go down with a fight in Australia. We're here. We may be bringing a little small knife to a big gunfight, but I went and sharpened it the last 2 days.
All right, with Sam Newdick here at the second round of the UIM World Jet Sprinting Championship, mate. P2 in the unlimited super boats last week in Wanaka by 0.049 of a second. At what point in the track can you improve that? I don't know how to even calculate that, to be honest.
Couldn't really figure that out. There's nothing in it. Like, it's as close as you get. And, yeah, come to the end of the run, I didn't think I was going to do that well of a time. I knew I was just going to try and wring its neck because I knew Phonsy had a little bit more up his sleeve, as he always does, and I thought I'll just send it and see what happens. And we saw the time. I thought, oh, that's pretty good. I think that might do it. But obviously wasn't enough, but, hey, we reset here and see what happens.
Oh, just run in, mate. We can push it harder.
I know you can. So does that mean you're out for the weekend? Obviously, you're blowing the engine. What's the plan for tomorrow?
Well, interestingly enough, I've had Dave Simmons harassing me all week. He said, can I come and use your pond? I said, yeah, come down, we'll have a play and see what we can do to make your boat faster or handle or whatever you wanted. Watched him for the afternoon, and he says, you've got to drive it. I was like, nah, I don't have to drive it. And he pushed, and yeah, I took it for a skid and went, wow, this has got some boogie. So I've agreed to double drive.
Right, mate. Would you expect to be third on the podium at the first round of the World Series?
Not at all. Going in, I was thinking, 22 boats, best of the world, best New Zealand, best Aussie. I was going to be happy with making the top 6. And then when we went out in the top 6 and did our 46 run, and I couldn't believe when I came around that corner and saw the clock, and I was like, yeah, that's the one. And Navigator was like, I can't say what she said, but yeah, no, we were absolutely wrapped.
2012's in a runoff, you blew a blower belt. So now it is redemption time for Phonsy Mullan.
Yeah, hopefully, mate. Yeah, Shrek Manel got us, pumped the belt off, but hey, that's is what it is. Yeah, it was good racing, enjoyed it, but yeah, we'd like to retain it and do it. We're up against it. We haven't got the machinery here this weekend. We are outgunned, but Mate, I'm not 10-time champion and world champion because I can't drive. You know, I think a lot of people underestimate that I do have some skills. I might be getting old, but yeah, at the end of the day, you know, the steering wheel attendant, he does a pretty good job still.
This weekend, what do you and your navigator Toddy got up your sleeve? Well, actually, you're not wearing any sleeves, but what have you got hidden under your jacket?
Spoiling.
You want to be the fly in the ointment, don't you?
Yep. We're just going to, you know, I love this track. This was the first track I raced with the Superboat. It was the last night race here. But yeah, so I think it'll do good. The boat we have, it's rocket fast. So just, I think we'll do a lot better.
You've got a, you know, you've won New Zealand championships at this track. You've been racing it here for a number of years. Do you find the confidence is higher here than in Wanaka, or it's just whatever?
It just is what it is. Like I personally think they're the two greatest tracks, and rightly so. They should be our World Series tracks. I love racing down at Wanaka, and I love racing here. Like I've got a love-hate relationship with Wanganui because I've been bit here a couple of times by probably more my own fault. But hopefully this weekend isn't going to be one of those days and we claw a little bit back on old Phonsy there.
Well, memory of you actually coming out of the track, and that was a pretty rough track back in Griffith. Here, you've raced before. You've had a good win here at the last round, the national round. So are we expecting to see very similar style?
Oh, 100%. I've won here a couple of times. I've taken out Peter Coe as well. So, yeah, basically, hopefully, Lady Luck continues on. But our way, you know, if it's just down to driver stuff, we'll get the job done. We're pretty good at that. But, you know, we're aiming to, you know, for the win. Definitely, we're not mucking around. As I said, we'll be driving it, and we'll be making sure that hopefully we book a ticket to the main and see what the Ramjet machine can do.
You sit there and you think, oh, I'm just going to sneak up. Somebody goes out and does a bit of a cracker, and then everybody steps up again.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Like I was probably getting into the elimination cut-offs, and I thought, oh, I don't know how much more I got out of this. I knew there was probably a couple of moments where we needed to tidy up, but the way the times were just creeping down, and you know, I think maybe in that top 12 or top 9 it was, there was about half a dozen of us, you know, within less than a second of each other. And
0.8 of a second.
Yeah, there you go. And I was like, oh man, like I need to step on it here, and yeah, and so we did, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
Most centrifugal supercharged LS down there that you're getting the B drive in.
Yes, it is.
Mate, who's going to be your navigator tomorrow then?
Unfortunately, Jen's going to be looking after Amara, and obviously my partner Cassie's in with Blake normally, but she's helping Julia and Jeremy with everything else. So crazy little Erica's decided to jump in with me.
Geez, I tell you what, she's got some big kahunas, or she needs to go and see a psychologist. I'm not sure which one of those two it is.
I agree with you, mate. After seeing her put her hand up to jump in Jono's boat after he rolled into the hay bales here. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Richard, all the very best, mate. Hope you have a cracking day tomorrow. And what a champion Dave Simmons is to bloody let you have the B drive.
Major thank you to Dave. Thanks.
Thanks, mate. Crash here last season here at Wanganui, and I don't think you'll be emulating that again.
Let's hope not. I might go say hello to that pole again, like I did before the last round here. So I'll say I won't see you tomorrow, and we're good.
Right. Isn't it amazing the little nuances that drivers and navigators have? You know, put the right sock on first or whatever, and you're going to go and talk to a pole.
Well, I heard something about that Ross Travers puts on his left glove first or his right glove first. And I said, oh, I do the same. And then I sat in the boat and I was like, hang on, do I normally put this one on first? And it actually had me a bit frazzled for a few minutes.
Well, mate, we're not worried about how you put your clothes on. All we want to see is you have a cracking weekend, mate. All the very best. Enjoy it.
Thanks, Kiwi.
Thanks, Reuben. Sunday, big day. Have you got any different thought processes on how you will approach it differently to Wanaka?
Yeah, I'm a lot more serious for this one, taking a little bit more time walking the track. I think I dreamt it last night over and over and over. But yeah, so yeah, I think we'll do good.
mate, that's fantastic, because normally I don't want to get into what a man's dreams are, but if that's all you're dreaming, mate, that's all you're going to tell us, that is fantastic. But Kyle, really good luck with being a fly in the ointment tomorrow, mate. I hope to see you up there and cause these other fellas a bit of grief.
Hey, I got one thing. We just talked about it on the way up. So Aussies and Kiwis, if they want to come visit America, you really only have to have one-way ticket, because Trump will send you back.
The world has ever seen. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Over 6 years since we've had a World Series, and yeah, we knew that there was going to be all the competitors turn up for this one. There wasn't going to be anyone go, oh, I'll just catch the next one. So we knew that the pressure was going to be on. We knew that all the talent was going to show up. And like I said in the last prize giving, you know, just to be on the podium and amongst the talent and machinery that's out there, man, there's some weapons. So yeah, we just got to try and be on top of our game.
Good on you, mate. You have a good night's sleep. We'll see you tomorrow, and the best of luck, mate.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, but another thing, you got plenty going on, because you got Bastion, your son, leading the charge in the LS category. How much input are you having with him during race day, as well as looking after your own affairs?
A lot. Obviously, even the last meeting, I was running down, reverse actuator buckets and everything else. I said I wasn't going to do it, but Dad's always a dad, so I helped them out and got their stuff going. Doing a lot better on their own now. So, but it's hard. Even though he's winning, there's a lot of white noise behind the background with other people with allegations of motors and cheating and other stuff at the end of the day. So we'll put that behind us. We're legal, and we're ready to roll. We're happy to get fuel tested. We're happy to get tested in any way. We're here to drive it, and got to give some credit to the kid he can drive. It's not just all about his machinery or what he might be running.
Yeah, well, that's it, mate. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Phonsy, good luck for tomorrow, mate.
Thanks, Cavey.
We all good?
All good.
Good climb?
Will Beasley and Lizzie Cook. From New Zealand, Matt Nairn and Jackie Hawker. From New Zealand, Sam Tweedy and Connor Nairn. From New Zealand, Tim Edhouse and Debbie Edhouse. From New Zealand, Paddy Hayden and Jay Hayden. From Australia, Kyle Elphinston and Jacob Bellamy. From the US of A, River Rogers and Cole Keats. From Australia, Bastian Mullan and Talia Mullan.
I got the pole right there, mate.
From New Zealand, John Berry and Declan O'Brien. From New Zealand, Michael Stevens and Jane McDonald. From New Zealand, Doug Swift and Brody Maguire. From the US of A, Stephen Church and Randy Church. From Australia, Danny Nappy and Cliff Bamford. From the US of A, Chris Farmer and Timothy Burrows. From New Zealand, Bryce Barron and Kylie Barron. From New Zealand, Brett Thompson and David Toms. From New Zealand, Matt Harram and Pink George. From New Zealand, Sam Gray and Theo Broomhall. From New Zealand, Ross Travers and Shane Travers. From New Zealand, Chris Rasmussen and Holly Sutherland. From New Zealand, Richard Curry and Gemma Johnson. From Australia, Justin Roylance and Tracy Little. Reigning world champions in the Group A class, Holly Shelton and Amanda Kitto. From Australia, Brendan Doyle and Holly Small. From New Zealand, Mike Hessel and Sean White. From the US of A, Ron Gallagher and John Wells. From New Zealand, Dave Simmons and Pip Thompson. From the US of A, Kyle Patrick and New Zealander Darren Todd. From New Zealand, Angus Bryant and Reece McKinnon. From New Zealand, Rob Coley and Ange Coley. From the US of A, Leighton Lilly and Cody Holzer. From New Zealand, Robert White and Lisa Glover. From the US of A, Ryan Rogers and Cody Brislin. From New Zealand, Glenn Head and Hayley Head. From Australia, Daryl Hutton and Mick Parry. From New Zealand, Chris Edmonds and Toby Edmonds. From New Zealand, Simon Gibbon and Sarah Gibbon. From Australia, Tyler Leach and Jared Mallard. From New Reigning World Champion in the unlimited class, Phonsy Mullan and his navigator Narelle Pello of Australia. From New Zealand, Luke Walters and Andy Giles. From New Zealand, Aaron Hansen and Julianne Shanks. And finally, from New Zealand, Richard Burt and Erica Soul. And I'm pleased, like you all, to welcome our wonderful rescue crew down here in front of us as well, who do a magnificent job.
That was going good too.
Yeah. We on the mission. You ready? Let's go. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. You all know the mission, that's destroy opposition. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. The mission is to win and destroying competition. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. You all know the mission, that's destroy opposition. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. The mission is to win and destroying competition. I'm the perfect prototype, tell them get the photo right. Have you ever seen an underdog with an overbite? We didn't get it overnight, it's overtime, soldier life. Put a plan together, now I'm flyer than Orville Wright. Daniel beating Cobra Kai, never caught me by surprise. Came from a golden era, James Bond, golden eye. We just take the mask off, showing up with no disguise. We don't ever socialize, it's when in mode and overdrive. We should be immortalized, we don't overreact. Win is the reason that I'm working till I relapse. Time you to rethink them statements and retract. It's win, lose, or draw, I'll be ready for a rematch. If you really read maps, you should know the road to success. It's always less travel, but we go through the steps. We the best of the best, may the rest get defeated. And we won't be done till the mission is completed. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. You all know the mission, that's destroy opposition. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. The mission is to win and destroying competition. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. You all know the mission, that's destroy opposition. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. The mission is to win and destroying competition. Soon as the record play, you all know the resume. We reservoir dogs that are broad when we regulate. Call if it resonates, talking I delegate. Anybody ever play me crooked, I'ma set them straight. Go ahead and set a date, this is where we separate the boys from the men. At the end we can celebrate the end of the road, all gas and we never break. We've been training hard for this moment, working every day. Higher than I ever been, top of Mount Everest. Some of you will never win, some of us will never quit. I am bona fide, flying like a kamikaze. Headed to my destination, can't nobody stop me. Chip off the old block, can anybody block me? Anytime we run out, I can see you ran out. Stand up, middle of the crowd and I stand out. Planned every move, watch the way that it pan out. Yeah, we on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. You all know the mission, that's destroy opposition. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. The mission is to win and destroying competition. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. You all know the mission, that's destroy opposition. We on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. The mission is to win and destroying competition.
But to do it, you feel me? This is life. Let's get it. We put blood, sweat, and tears into this. So look, I push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. Yeah, in spite of the odds, I go get it like I'm a boss. If they step to me, we toss. Look how I done lost. And that's what keep me on my toes. Ain't no regular Joe, ain't no hanging the gloves on what's ahead, still ain't enough. Pushing kilos like it's weighted repetition, maximum reload. Look, I'm sick with it, legit right off the jump. 24/7 every month. When I say something, make the bass bump, but there ain't none and it can't come. Can't get no sleep when the competition doing the same. So I shed blood to show my pain. Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, hustle, hustle. I push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. I push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. Trust I'm coming up for that top spot, coming up for that throne. Trust I'm coming up for that drop top, coupe sitting on chrome. I don't need no introduction, they gon' see me know my name. Trust I'm growing every chance I get in spite all of the pain. I done came and smacked my dub and threw them deuces up to make it rain, cause ain't nobody quite as smooth as us. See, I done worked and I done bled, cause I done hustled way too hard. And I get further every step, if sky's the limit, shoot for stars, huh? Hustle, 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 hard, hustle. Some didn't think we get here. Hustle, hustle, hustle. I told them just watch. Hustle, hustle. Look, I push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. I push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. Push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. All you had to do was watch. Keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. When it comes down to it, it ain't no race if I don't win.
we are now going to announce third place for the 2025 UIM World Jetsprint Championship for round number 2, brought to you by the Building King. For the super boats, in third place is Reuben Hoeksema and Susie Kanovich from New Zealand. The Building King himself, Rob Mad Dog Coley.
Hold the microphone here. And here's the speech. Here's the speech. I'm not reading. Susie actually loves public speaking and anything about publicity. Look at that. Yeah, swallow it, yep. Super grateful to be up here. What a heck of a couple of weekends. I just forgot what I was going to say. I'll just start thanking people. It was pushing 39 pounds, I think, in the last run, so it's up there. Thank you to sponsors, Alltrans for all automatic transmission parts. That includes in Australia, so any Aussies, you need parts, you can call them. Automotive panel and paint supplies. Airphone Turbo, Daryl Turk, he's a machine. He built the motor and tunes it, and what he did to it on Friday night at the lake, and now it pops and bangs, and man, does it take off out of the gate. It's a machine, and it just keeps on performing. You should see my blades. Ian I and Luke Stoyle and Rolf at Logan Distribution and all the powerboat guys up in the tent today. He said that if we plan on going to Aussie in a couple of years to take the battle over there, he's well and truly behind us, so probably look forward to that if I don't need a house by then. NZ, Lincoln Automatics, Dad, his biggest supporter, and couldn't do it if he didn't push me to do it. And nothing but admiration for Dad for, he raced for many years, and it's awesome to live in his shoes and continue it on. Peter Coey, Karen, Jeremy, Sprint Tech, got an 11-year-old hull, and it still just performs. To make the top 3 out of 22 boats is pretty incredible. There's a few times there we're losing jet pressure, and I'm like looking at the log, like, are we going to fly out of the water here? But no, she held on, and I know in that last run I clipped the inside of an island, and we jumped clean out of the water sideways, and I know we had a 43 in there if we didn't do that, but still pumped with that. Building King, Rob and Ange Coley, can't thank you enough for being the class sponsor and all you do for the sport. As much as people say it, I think it is underappreciated, and honestly, you're the man. Let's get a round of applause for you. Thank you. To Phonsy, Narelle, and Sam and Sharma, congratulations on second and first. It was a cool battle, and I'm so happy to be there. Rescue crew needed you quite a few times, but thankfully only in the launch pool. To all the team and friends and family who came and watched, and everyone who helped us on the day, it's a team effort, and that is a fact. And thank you to Susie for sitting alongside me, and new navigator this year, never been in a boat before, and she's a champion. Third in the world.
All right, in second place. Sit down, Edmonds. You weren't good enough to get in the boat. Sit down. Just sit. You beat him. Menace. No swearing. All right, in second place for the second round of the UIM World Championship of Jet Sprinting in 2025 for the Building King Unlimited Superboats, Sam Newdick and Sharma Puchanui from New Zealand.
Appreciate it. Congratulations to. I said last round. It's been over 6 years since the last World Champs, and we knew that this one, being on home turf, was built in the most epic field. And it's great. You guys put on a great show, and I really appreciate showing up. So, about Building King last time, Rob and Ange. You're like a second family, so thank you very much, Building King, for all your building needs. And MTW for your support. You know, like obviously with sponsorship, we cannot do what we do without your guys' help and assistance. So big ups to you guys. This is here Southern Jetsprint Club, but it's not Southern Jetsprint. It's Shaven Haven Jetsprint Club. Shelter View, Richard and Julia. Mother hen of the JSA, and we love you, Julia. And Richard, thanks, Dick Balls. Love you, bro. All your guys' support, and the track is epic. Like, it's one of the best in the world, and it's awesome. You got to stand up here and you look down, and you're like, man, this is cool. JSA, again, all the work you do behind the scenes, awesome work. Rescue crew, we didn't need you today, but again, you guys were very supportive of our quest to do what we haven't been able to do so far, but that's okay. We'll run it back next time. Sharma, thank you, mate. You were great. You are great. The best in the goddamn world. For someone that gives birth to a child and comes back 3 weeks later to hop in the silly seat, you know, like it shows the commitment and your drive to become part of our team. And you and Gareth and little Jasper is just gel into our family, and it's great. So thank you very much, mate. Dad, thanks for backing us in, mate. Where are you, mate? Again, yeah, like what Ollie said, like literally I couldn't be here without you. But yeah, the amount of work that you do for us to kick us off within the sport, you know, like years ago, it was over 15 years ago, we were sitting, I think, in a bank in Timaru or Whakatane or something like that, and we're like, oh, I reckon we should give this a go. And we've never looked back since, and we've done epic with our pursuits and becoming New Zealand champions, and Ollie's become 2-time world champion, and it's so good, man. So proud of you, bro. And I'll be there one day. I will be there one day. I will be there one day. Like I said, PSP crew, the extended family with the outlaw crew, my wife, my kids. Thank you. Why do I do this shit? Last time I raced World Series, Lenny was here today, and she said, "I fucking love you, Dad." So I was like, "Thanks, mate." Couldn't do it without her. Sorry for the swearing. Sprint 8 team, Pete, Jeremy, Glenn, Mike, thanks for all your excess work. Like, you were following each one today. You told me what extra fins to put on. Everybody was so supportive of us trying to chase down that team that's over there. That is so good. Magnum Automotive team. Graham Tan, Reuben, Claudia. Again, your work, like we'd come back from up south, we took the boat up to you guys on Tuesday night. You towed the boat, my boat down Friday morning. Epic work, man. Can't support you guys enough. Like, you're fucking so good. Like I said, old man Mullan. I had to introduce myself. Big Danny boy. I had to introduce myself because Justin goes, "Oh, that's Phonsy's old man." I was like, "Oh, I got to be in front of that guy." I was like, "Yeah, sweet." And I've seen his Facebook post, and I know he appreciates the camaraderie. Like, we're enemies on the course, but I respect that team so much with all their hard work and effort, and it goes down to the Rip Shift team and Bastion and Nate and all those guys. Like, they put an epic amount of effort, and you guys show up and put on a show like you did. And like I said, you guys are the benchmark, and I'm chasing hard. So I'll get there, man. We'll see you next time.
Round 2 of the UIM World Championship of Jet Sprinting for the Unlimited Superboats for Building King Superboats. Position number 1 goes to Australians Phonsy Mullan and Narelle Pello.
I'll take that finger one day.
Narelle, pull your pants up.
Okay, I'd like to thank the Building King, Rob and Ange Coley. Yeah, well done for sponsoring. It takes a big effort. I think I've missed you last time, so I apologise. Well done. Track sport, awesome guys. You know, travelling over here, we couldn't have done it without track sport. Phil, Michael, Steph, Rach, you know, the kids, Lockie, Toby. It's amazing effort that has transpired. As I said, we couldn't do it without them. It's been a pretty big slog to do it, so thank you. NZJSA, awesome Julia behind the scenes. You know, there's a lot of work that goes on and you know, a lot of stuff to contend with, so thanks to NZJSA for doing it and putting the event on, UIM. Shelter View, the track, not Southern Jetsprint, Sam. Thank you, awesome layout. It's pretty hard, like you know, Sam said, these superboats are crazy, but I'd actually like to watch it. I'd like to watch myself and Sam going head to head from up here, but we can't do that. So what's that, Chris? Yeah, teleport myself up here, brother. We got some technology, you don't know. Yeah, maybe. Katie and like, awesome, man. You guys make that sport. So, you know, you got NZ and Oz collaborate together. Best commentators in business. Well done. Thank you. Safety crew. Thank you. I needed you first time in a long while. I couldn't let Ollie outdo me with the donuts, mate. So, oh boy, it was a good day. My crew, you know, couldn't do it without it. Emma, you know, she does so much. She's a superwoman. She really is. She wears a heart and sleeve, and she gets it done. You know, with putting the oxygen on and everything else, it's a team event, and again, I really couldn't do without her. She's just an amazing woman, so love you. Thank you so much. To my best friends as well, Dave and Jody, amazing. These guys have been thick and thin. Love yous. Dave's retiring. I'm sure you could probably get poached for a lot of money, Dave, if you want to be out there. So yeah, thank you to all the girls, Kelsey as well, Elena coming over. It's a huge effort as well. The rest of my Ramjet crew, Val, she's come over as well. Closed up her business and coming over and looking after us, Mother Val. So yeah, thanks, pretty awesome. To Leah for coming over as well and navigating with Bastion, bag of spuds, but yeah, she's good support. Yeah, there's so much as well. Nate, you know, corner pillar. He's a bit of a wild child, but at the end of the day, if he was here, he would have been competing at the highest level. He's pushed Bastion, his brother, to milliseconds, and you know, the only thing that was beating each other was themselves. So thanks for stepping out, Nate. I really appreciate it. I'm looking around. I hope I haven't forgot anyone there. Oh, no, not yet. Haven't got that. My navigator in the rail. Yep, Huey, I'm not sure you'll get it back, but I'm pretty loyal, so we'll finish off this Australian series and see what we can do. And to the big chief. Woo! He's pretty cool. He even caught taught Kiwi a thing or two in his thingo, and he might even sing you a song if you're lucky. As Sam said, with family and stuff, my dad's not into motorsport. He's into the 1 horsepower, but he's still my dad, and he's pretty awesome, and he supports me in everything he does. He was meant to be over here Thursday. We did break blades, technology, but I was able to draw them up myself on Monday and organise a duplicate, and I got to thank a lot of people, Emma's parents. There was people driving around Australia and doing everything. I couldn't do them at home because I was obviously here, so it was an amazing effort, and they delivered that blade of perfection, and she delivered. So I knew Saturday afternoon, I go, yeah, boy, we're on, this thing's on. So, pretty cool. My dad come over, and I can appreciate there's 3 generations there. Next thing, how cool. My son, we call each other robots, and that's what we did. We got the white noise away from us, and methodically got the job done. But to be world champion, father and son, I think that's probably a Guinness Book Records in any sport. So, to the competitors in superboats, amazing. Like at Wanaka, the top 9, there were some angry people. Like Sam and I were looking at each other and going, oh, we're meant to have a run-off later, but we have to go now. So well done to all the superboat drivers, and it was pretty crazy. Like to even see, and this is no disrespect, but Daryl Hutton get nudged out, and there's people like the Spartan time come in. Like, man, people were swinging from the rafters. Daryl Hutton's no mug, and as I said, you had to be on your game. Usual Phonsy would be out there, top 12, and just do a cider, and I was like, oh, hang on, these boys are here, they're keen. So well done all superboat guys. I love it, and the camaraderie and everything else is good, so thank you. To Reuben, well done, mate. Good effort and get it done. Like to all win it on the track, so well done and good driving. Sam, love it. The bond we have, and I'm gonna call it here. You will get me with age, but this old boy can still drive, buddy. So so thank you. I actually love racing you, and the boys look up and everything else, and even before the victory lap, you come over and I stopped and done. I appreciate it, and it is pretty cool to come over and just keep it on the track. And that's what I even said to you earlier. I go, man, I won't be doing anything, and whatever it is, this will be decided on the water. And that's what I'm going to say to all the competitors. Thank you. To everyone that come over, World Series, all the US guys, I saw Leighton Lilly, and he's got that Pro Charge thing going, and that. I'm sorry if I didn't get to speak to everyone. It's very hard. We're very busy as well, but I congratulate everyone, US, New Zealand teams as well. They went pretty well. Well done to Ollie to do that achievement under pressure. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Commiserations to Brendan Doyle, because I know you really did try. Just should have got there a few minutes earlier, and we might have got you a little bit there. And also Pulse Boats. This is the OG 001 heavyweight special. It was a chance meeting that all this happened, and this guy doesn't make a heap of money out of it. He's a pretty honest guy. And, at the end of the day, I pay for my stuff and done, and I appreciate that people like that put their time into the sport, because without guys like that, and for Sprint Tech as well, we wouldn't have boats to race. So well done. Thank you all, and we'll see you next World Titles, and congratulations everyone. Thanks.
All right, hey, ladies and gents, we're just going to get the photos done here. Hey, thank you all. I know it was hard for you guys up the back to hear, but I really appreciate you being quiet. It really means a lot. Andy Giles, you needed at the bar. There's another big fat-headed fella needed there. I'm sick of saying his name. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you tomorrow night at the UIM 2025 Awards Ceremony. Congratulations to all the winners, the gritters, and let's have a drink.